On Aquabord, you can achieve complex and beautiful results by glazing layers of color on the panel. Combined with lifting techniques, you can create dynamic watercolors. Try this fun leaf exercise and see for yourself. Use a leaf you found as a reference, or just make up a leaf from memory. You can draw directly onto Aquabord, so have fun with it. Feel free to exaggerate the curves and points of the leaf to make the shape even more interesting. Now you're ready to add some color. Load a number 12 round brush with permanent yellow light for the first color. Use it wet on the dry Aquabord for edges that are nice and sharp. Even though the finished leaf won't be yellow, watercolor allows hints of transparent color to show through the different glazes. Keep your paint loose and flowing like the natural tones in a leaf. Now the yellow underpainting is done. Let this completely dry before the next color. Use a hairdryer if needed to make certain all the pigment is dry. Next, use a warm scarlet lake over the yellow underpainting. The yellow underpainting makes that red glow. Load your brush fully with fluid watercolor in this stage and it will flow beautifully on the Aquabord. Don't worry if you go outside of your lines, they're just a starting point. Make one side of the leaf darker than the other to show the play of light on the leaf. Let the red paint completely dry before the next step. Again, use a hairdryer if needed to assure the paint is good and dry for glazing. Now it's time for a darker red, alizarin crimson. With watercolor, work from your lightest color to your darkest color. Pull the tip of the brush from the points of the leaf toward the center. Leave some areas a little lighter for exciting contrast of light and shadow. While the alizarin crimson is still wet, wash dioxazine violet into it to create the darkest aspects of the leaf. Follow where the veins would be with the violet to add the form of the leaf. To create a soft blend of the color into the lighter areas, use plain water on the brush without any paint. For this next step, your color must be completely dry. Using a stiff nylon brush, like a number 8 or number 12 shader, dip the brush in water and blot the brush onto a paper towel or blotter to eliminate the excess water. Then, hold the brush up on its tip and pull it down through the paint to create the veins of the leaf. This will take color away, revealing the underpainting, or you can even lift back to the white of the board. After each pass of the brush, be sure to wipe it off so that you are removing color rather than just moving it around. This ability to use lifting techniques to remove paint from the surface for amazing details is a major benefit to Aquabord. Next, glaze yellow over the dry leaf to add some color back to the veins. This also keeps them from being too light and adds nuance to the leaf. For the finishing touch, your leaf needs a shadow. Use verditer or cobalt blue, wet on the dry board, for a clean, crisp shadow. Paint the shadow all the way up to the edges of the leaf. This cool blue shadow nicely complements the leaf's rusty red color. Now you can seal and frame this piece without glass, another great advantage of Aquabord. This project is fun and easy. Give it a try.